Hey guys, so Lord here, back in with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Wave 3 Cable, brought to us by the fine folks over at Hasbro, who, I'm gonna have to say it, in terms of this wave of X-Men 97 figures, not so fine folks. They really dropped the ball on the two figures we're going to be taking a look at from this wave, and I have to tell you, I don't plan on buying any other figures from this wave because I really could care less. Maybe the Logan, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. But as far as accessories go, why don't we cut right to the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at those, because Cable does actually come with a decent spread. He's got a fist and an open hand. Fine. Would have been nice to get two fists, but God forbid we get anything in pairs anymore. Things we do get in pairs is two big chunky blasters, which these look cool. I do like these. I wouldn't mind hooking up the old one with these maybe, and these hands, so you can hold them. But you get a big one, and you get a small one, and they're not too gummy. The big one has a bit of gumminess in the stock, but it's nothing too terrible. And of course, we do get some blast effects for those. Been a while since we got some blast effects for anything, but there you go. Get those as well. And that's your lot. Other than that, you get this. Take a closer look at him here. Incredibly soft sculpt. Look at that arm. What is that? My arm's got more sculpt definition than that, and I don't have muscles. Yeah, look at... It just looks so flat. Look at his back. Like, there's barely... Like, it's there. You can feel it, but... Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? It just kind of sucks. It's... Their excuse for that is that it's a cartoon figure, but if you look at the cartoon, it's not like... I don't know, something like frickin' Adventure Time where there's, like, no definition at all. Even then, some characters in that show had it. But you know what I mean. It's like, it's not, you know, cheap flash animation. It's like, it looks like the comic book, and this guy just looks flat and lame. Like his hair, there's nothing going on there. The face is good. I'll give him that. But if you want to do a head swap with the old one, you probably could. I think the arm... Gosh, the arm barely has any of those rivets in it. Yeah, the sculpt on this guy, I think the anatomy's good, but the softness just drags it down a lot for me. So as far as articulation goes, his head is on double ball peg, and you can actually get decent range out of that. His neck appears to be on a joint all its own. You can tilt, that's fine. His shoulders can go up. And that's pretty much it. If you want to rotate them forward and back, you really can't. I mean, you can pop them out and rotate like that, but what the hell is that? So, yeah. Biceps, surprisingly not too bad on this guy. As far as gumminess goes, they could stand to make them fit against the shoulder a little better, especially this side. This side I did have to put a little soap in there. But now that I've done that, it's fine. It's a little loose, but it's not gummy at all. And I didn't even have to heat this up to pop it off. I just pulled it off. So, yeah, not the best there. Double jointed elbow. Plenty of range out of that. Swivel hinge wrists. With the appropriate hinge for holding weapons. That's nice. Diaphragm joint. That's about the one thing this guy has above the original. He's got a diaphragm joint. All his gear is keyed in, so it doesn't move all over the place. You can lean back. You can lean forward. You can tilt side to side. Pretty decent range out of that. He's got a waist twist, which I don't mind quite as much, since there's a lot going on there. I don't know. A ball joint up here would probably help, but whatever. Hips will kick out, back down, or back a little bit. He's got a thigh cut. It's so thick, I don't think the gumminess matters. Double knee. No freaking boot cut. That's like one thing the OG's got over this one. And then a better sculpt. And then he's got a hinge in the foot, with a rocker, and peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So, not a bad figure by any means, but it just... that soft sculpt is really killing my buzz for it. So, yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. I'm sure the soft sculpt won't bother everybody, but, you know, I want to put them with my comic stuff. That's the whole reason I bought any of these 97 figures. Now it just feels like a waste. So, yeah, that sucks, but it's not a bad figure. I think the only real thing anyone's going to complain about is the shoulder articulation being extremely limited by those shoulder pads. So, with that being said, it's time now that we take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here's good old Cable, alongside the only other figure I got from this wave of X-Men 97 figures, Emma Frost. We'll be taking a look at her tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But I also have the only other X-Men 97 figure I have handy for comparisons, and that is Wolverine from the very first wave. And as you can see, compared to these two, his sculpt isn't soft, like, at all. So I don't know what the justification for making the sculpt so soft is, but this Wolverine does not have a soft sculpt. The Gambit did not have a soft sculpt. The Bishop, I don't believe, had a soft sculpt. Storm, Rogue, Cyclops, none of those had soft sculpts. So I don't know where this mentality of it's from a cartoon, it needs to have a soft sculpt comes from, because not all the figures have it. So if anything, they're all inconsistent, and that's kind of stupid. But at any rate, they scale nice together. Otherwise, you know, Cable's bigger than both of them, and Wolverine's shorter than both of them. Makes sense. Getting these two out of the way. So we can bring in our two regulars. Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibilith. And the infamous 11 Spawn, who is a little bit taller. No Cable there, but not enough to be towering. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and aside from the severe lack of articulation in the shoulders, I have to say my only major gripe with good old Cable here is the incredibly soft sculpt. Because if the first two waves of X-Men 97 figures have taught us anything, you don't need soft sculpts to make them look like the cartoon, damn it. It just makes it look kiddish, cheap, and lazy. It doesn't make it look like the cartoon. The cartoon has more detail than you think it does. Like, not for nothing, comic books almost fall into the cartoon umbrella. So why they're giving these figures such soft sculpts, I can only attest it to their laziness, and that sucks, because this figure was one I was really looking forward to, and now not entirely sure what to do with it. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this review, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.